Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a 2-month update on my BOSSXTEND Brazilian straight hair. I've had this hair in my head for about 2 months now, and that went by so quick. I got it installed October the 5th and it's December the 2nd. So yeah, it's almost 2 months and it went by so fast. Like, I'm like, damn, it's been 2 months already. So yeah, the lengths that I have in my hair is a 18 and 222 inch bundles, and I have natural leave out. This is my natural leave out, and so far my thoughts have shifted a little bit on this hair. So yeah, so the first time that I washed it, it did, like I said, curl up like I showed you in my first video. I showed you a clip of how it looked when it first got washed and it air dried, and it looked the same. And when I first washed it, I washed it with Mazzani's shampoo and conditioner, and I did let it air dry. However, I did, and then I braided, like I plaited it up like in 2 plaits overnight, and then I went to sleep. And when I woke up with it, it was still a little damp, so I diffused it a little bit, and it gave me kind of like a loose wave to my hair. And if I can, I will insert a clip somewhere up in here and I'll show you what it looked like after the fact, which was really pretty. So yeah, when you do wash it or when it does get wet, it does wave up, which some people may not like. I honestly didn't mind it because yeah, I didn't mind it. But then after a while, when I wanted to straighten it or something like that, it would just kind of like revert back to it if it got wet or humid or whatever. So even though I didn't mind it, I can see why some people wouldn't want it, because it did kind of curl up if whenever it got wet, or say it just got done raining and I would walk outside, they kind of like wave up a little bit. So yeah, in my first video, in my initial review, I told you guys that I've had little shedding for the 24 hours that I did wear it, and that still lasted for all of a week. A week after that video, it did start to shed. It wasn't as bad as some. Like, I've had hair where it shedded every time I ran my fingers through it. Right now I got 1 strand, and I have 1, 2 strands, 3 strands, and then this is a 4th strand. So yeah, it does shed. Ooh, my earring. So yeah, this hair does shed, and it's not like a ton of shedding, but sometimes, say if I'm in class and I have my book bag, and when I'm in class I don't really pay attention to my hair. I try and push it to the front so it doesn't get caught in my book bag straps or up into my coat, the nape of my neck where my coat collar lays. I can try and like push it toward the front so it really doesn't like get intertwined or tangled up in there. But if I find that at the end of the day, when I do come home and I like brush my hair or I can run my fingers through it, I do get a ton of strands. I don't know if it's just from it being tangled and I didn't like brush it all day or what, but I did find myself getting a few strands. And the length to me got a little bit shorter. I walked into work one day and my manager was like, "Did you cut your hair?" And I was like, "No." And I did notice that after that I started taking notice to my length, and I was like, damn, it really did kind of get shorter a little bit. So it got a little shorter. This is where my waist is, and it did get a little thin at the ends. Like, I find that my ends were a lot thicker. And this is all the hair pushed up to the front, so I find that the ends did thin out and it got a little thinner. Another thing that I did not like about this hair was the ends. I told you guys that the ends weren't the best. Yeah, these ends just look split, dry. I tried everything, it just didn't work really, and they're so frizzy. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up if you see my ends and just how dry they look. And they look so split. I'm not sure what's up with that. They look like split. And yeah, that's another thing that I was really having a problem with. And to me, it kind of, to me, because I know that all hair sheds, my natural hair sheds, I wasn't really tripping over that because real hair sheds. It sheds. I mean, for you to find hair that doesn't shed, it will be a little bit awkward to me because when I wear my real hair and I comb through it, it sheds. So that really wasn't a big problem for me. It kind of did get annoying when it was like a ton of strands coming out, but other than that, I was like, wasn't really bothered because I mean, natural hair sheds. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. So for when people be acting all surprised like, oh, this hair sheds, all hair sheds. Your natural hair sheds. When it sheds excessively, that's a problem for me. And I did get a few strands every time I ran my hands through it, but I've had hair where every time I ran my hands through it, it looked like a whole damn bundle was coming out, and that was a problem. The ends, to me, the ends was just a no-go for me. But when I was straightening it and I would like try and just, it just looked dry. My ends just looked dry. What I did like about this hair was, even though that it started shedding, it still looked really, really natural. Like, it looked really natural to my hair. It blended in really, really well with my natural hair, which I really appreciate. I think for me, why I was so attracted to this company at first, and why I'm still kind of attracted to the company, even though like the hair still needs a little bit of tweaking, I still love the company because they are very humble and they're very down to earth. They're very grateful, and I feel like they treat their customers with a ton of respect, and you really don't find that with a lot of companies, period. Not just hair companies, but a lot of companies, period. So I really, really, really do like feel a sense of loyalty as a customer to them, because I just feel like, you know, they're just good people. Don't feel like you're being finessed or you're being scammed out of your coin for some hair. And their customer service to be ran by, I believe, like 3 people. You know, I think that it's amazing. So I really do like that about the hair. The hair does hold a curl. I do have a video coming up. I don't know if you're going to see this video before that video or the video after, but I do have a hair tutorial and a makeup tutorial coming, so you will see that. And it did hold a curl. Like, it did really hold a curl, so I really, really like that about it. And it didn't take much for it to curl, so I did like that. But yeah, I still get a ton of compliments on it, and it did hold the curl. And that's another thing that I did like about it, because when I curl my hair, I want it to stay curled, unless if I wanted straight hair, I would straighten it. But I like something that's versatile, and it could do both. So I really did like that, and I did like that it could get bone straight. Now, didn't get bone straight with like one pass. It took a few passes to get straight, but at the end of the day, it got straight. And when it did get straight, it's nice. And you can see how it waves up, like I was telling you guys. Like, you can see how it like got a little wave to it. And I haven't did anything. And mind you, I do wrap my hair every night. That's how I sleep. I treat my weave like it's my real hair. So every night I wrap it with the detangling brush or whatever, and then I put clips, and then I put my bonnet on and I go to sleep. That's how I wrap my real hair. That's how I treat my real hair. Yeah, I treat my weave like I treat my real hair. I don't treat it any differently. I don't really wash my weave that often. I just don't feel like it's really needed. I washed it once, and then I did go into the pool with this hair. I went into the pool with this hair about a week ago. I went into the water about a week ago. My family, we took a trip to our timeshare, and I got into the pool. I was pissed that I got my hair wet, but that's another story for another day, because I told her people just play too much in a pool. But whatever. I got this hair wet. I mean, from top to bottom, my whole head. And you guys, this is what it reverted back to. Like, my whole entire head was soaked, leave out and all, soaked. So I blow dried this hair out, I blow dried my leave out, and I think it did a pretty damn good job at getting it back to its natural state, my hair and everything. So I did love that about this hair. It didn't really take long for the wefts to dry either, which I was happy about that, because I was in the mountains and it gets cold. So I was happy that the wefts didn't take that long to dry. Even like after I blow dried it, even after I blow dried it, because you know braids hold water. But I did do it, go into the water with this hair, and it really didn't strip the color that much, which I was really happy about. It didn't mess the hair up or anything like that, because I know how some hair is funny with when it hits chlorine or any type of chemical. So I was really happy about that. And I want to put it out there that I am not sponsored. I buy all this hair with my own coin. And another thing is, I don't know why people like to compare your experience to their experience, but our experience is not the same. Do not come from my experience because you had a different one. It's just my experience, so who are you to tell me that my experience is wrong? I get that a lot within the comments, and I'm like, okay, that might have worked for you, but it didn't work for me. So what worked for you may not work for me, and yeah, so I'm sorry. But I do appreciate the feedback and everything else, and I would love for you guys to respond in the comments and ask me any other questions. But I just don't appreciate when people try and come for me like what I said was wrong. This is what I'm experiencing. This is the truth. I'm not here to lie to you guys. I'm just here to give you my experience. So yeah, I'll probably take this hair out in a few weeks. But any other comments that you would love to ask me, just leave them down below in the comments. If you guys want me to do any other reviews or looks with this hair, let me know. If you guys want to see it from wash to blow dry to straighten or whatever, excuse me, or whatever, just let me know down below in the comments, and I will definitely try and get this out to you guys before I do take this hair out. And yeah, I just came back from my brother's birthday dinner, so your girl is real tired. Shout out to this company, because I do think that this company is a really awesome company, and they do show their customers love and support. So I do love this company for that, and I love that they're so humble and they're genuine, honest people. And I like to thank my subscribers for watching. I love you all. I know I've been a little crazy with these videos, but I'm trying to get back on track. I work 2 jobs and I go to school, and it's the end of semester and it's the holidays, and I'm just all over the place. So I'm gonna try and get better with myself, but I need to come up with some type of game plan, because when I'm in front of the camera I feel so much inspiration, and I love being in front of the camera. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. I'll see you guys later. Give this video a thumbs up if you will. If you like it, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to see more, let me know down below what other hair you guys would like me to review. I don't mind spending money for my channel or whatever, so let me know any other good hair companies that you guys would like me to check out, review on my channel. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.